you gave this book 4 or 5 stars, you're either a psychopath or a white person. I feel like this is just gonna be me combating all their ratings. Like, first of all, it's long as hell too. Damn. Oh my. How you gonna DNF and give it 1 star? Don't piss me off. Core Thorns and Roses. Girl, I know you lying. I don't know what you was reading, but we didn't read the same book. You insane? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? What's up, little island? So I just left the gym. You see me? You see me? You see me? Just left the gym. And I'm not gonna hold y'all. I was in the process. If y'all see my thumbs missing, y'all already know my hands are big, nail beds are wide, the nails fall off. I don't know what to tell you. But I was in the process of filming 2 videos, and one of them I'm about to scrap. And the other one, it got postponed because of the weather. So that kind of threw things off. And then another one that I'm filming, I'm still filming into next week. So I was thinking of doing a wrap up, but then I just was like, I talk so much. So I know if I film a wrap up, it's gonna take me still a lot of time to edit it. So, oh wait, hold on, I'm about to run out of time. So, like I was saying, I was thinking about filming a wrap up, and low key, if I would have thought about this earlier, I would have posted a poll to see if y'all would have preferred me doing this video or me doing my wrap up. But like, all the videos that I had planned went up in flames like very quickly, and then I looked around and I was like, I don't really have a plan for this week's video, so I need something quick. And I'm also about to take my hair down, so it's like I don't have time to play. I don't have time, 1, because I have to take my hair down and wash it, 2, because I'm gonna be having an afro, and I'm not filming a full video on an afro. That's not happening. I need to be able to edit it and get it posted on Saturday, because you know how YouTube do you if you start getting off schedule. So I was like, what can I post that's quick? Because I know y'all used to these movie length videos, y'all used to long content, but y'all gonna get short content this week, because my videos, they're still, I feel like I'm still gonna do them, but just when I have more time, because as you know, I'm a slow reader and I work full-time, so I have to have time to be able to read these books. And usually I plan my content in a way where I have time to read the books. But then it just started getting crazy. At one point I was filming like 4 videos, and I'm like, what the hell are we doing? So I scrapped one of them. I'm still in the process of filming 2, and I can't remember what the 4th one was. But anyway, like, I was in the process of filming like 4 different, oh, the 4th one, the glow up. So I was in the process of filming like 4 videos, and I'm like, this is madness. Like, this is madness. So I had to scrap 1, and I'm technically still in the process of filming 3. So y'all gonna get those videos, but you ain't getting them this week, okay? So we're gonna do something fun, something quick. And I always see these videos where people read 1-star ratings of their favorite books, and I never wanted to get into that because I'm sensitive about my shit. Like, not that sensitive. Let me rephrase that. Because I'm not sensitive about people rating things low. I just feel like reading is subjective, and everyone's gonna have a different opinion, and everyone's gonna have different things to say about different things. So it's never bothered me. I've watched people drag some of my favorite, like, it's never bothered me. I've watched roast videos of some of my favorite books, and I'd be laughing right along with them, but I genuinely enjoyed the book, and it's not gonna change my experience. So that's never been something I was ever worried about. So I never cared about the 1-star ratings and what the haters had to say. Like, Queenie is one of my favorite books, and I know that author's under some heat right now because she got into some shit on book Twitter. But yeah, Queenie's one of my favorite books. I have plenty of other books that I enjoy that I know are publicly ridiculed, but I had a time reading them, so I'm gonna keep my opinion. I thought it would be fun to read some 1-star ratings of my favorite books, because I never look at those. Sometimes I look at the 5-star ratings to be like, me too, me too. Or if I read a book that I hated, I'll look at 1-star ratings to make sure I'm not crazy. Or I'll look at ratings that are similar to mine, so I make sure I'm not tripping. Am I tripping? Then I look at reviews that have the exact same rating as me. I can get that validation. But alas, I thought it would be fun, and fun is a very fun may not be the word. But I thought it would be quick. Let's go with that. It'll be quick for me to look at some 1-star ratings of my favorite books. Like, this month, the reason I wanted to do a wrap up was because this month I've had such a phenomenal, why is my nose so stuffy? I've had such a phenomenal reading month. I wanted to talk about the books that I read. I really want to talk about the books that I read. I still might do that, but I don't know. I'm still in the middle of reading other books, so I'm just like, I kind of want to let this month close so that if I do find some other bangers, I can talk about them. So if anything, if I really want to do the wrap up, I can do it next week. I've had a really good reading month, and I have a lot of staple books that I already know have been publicly dragged, so I'm not going to look at those. Recently, I rated, the Fires of Vengeance. I rated the Fires of Vengeance. I rated that 5 stars. I rated Faebound 5 stars. I rated the second book and Beasts of Prey. I rated that 5 stars because that ending was phenomenal. Like, it really just that book deserves more love, and there should be more special editions of it, because to me that's a YA fantasy. Beasts of Prey, the second one, phenomenal. So I've had a lot of bangers this month. So I figure, why don't we dabble on Goodreads? Goodreads can be so ghetto, like Goodreads can be so ghetto, child. But I figured it would be fun to go on here and see what some of these people have rated books that I've recently read 1 star. Like, when it comes to Evan Winter's book, I don't understand who will rate that 1 star, but it's always somebody, child. It's always somebody out there that don't like something that you love. So let's see. I think it'll be fun. I don't know. So let's see. I rated Beast of Ruin 5 stars. I rated Faebound 5 stars. Where's the other one? I don't even put Rage of Dragons on here. I need to put that. I think kicking it off with Fires of Vengeance would really be the best. Alright, let's get into it. I'm nervous. Okay, so the first book I'm nervous. I don't be looking for stuff like this. But the reviews that be pissing me off be the ones where people rate black authors 1 star and their book hasn't even been put out yet. There's no arcs or nothing. So it's like, I know you trolling. And as of recently, a lot of white authors have been exposed for pretending to be black authors or trolling black authors or whatever. So like, when I brought this up, because it was years ago when I first got to the book community, I figured this out years ago and I brought this up. Everybody act like they ain't know what the hell I was talking about. But now, in the year Lord and our Savior 2024, everybody all of a sudden is getting exposed for trolling and doing exactly what I brought up years ago. I brought this up so long ago. And I remember saying, like, who are these people? Because there's no arcs out yet. They're only doing it to black authors, and it's like destroying their ratings. And it was pissing me off. And I'm just like, now seeing all these people get exposed for trolling and for pretending to be people of color and all this craziness, I knew I wasn't tripping. But alas, we're here to read 1 star reviews. So I'm nervous, but I'm hopeful. Like, if you give me valid reasons, then I'll let you cook. But when you just get something 1 star and you don't elaborate on that, I don't like that. But let's see. I'm scared. 14,000 ratings. Okay, so he has 52% 5 stars, 35% full stars, 9% 3 stars, 1% 2 stars, and 1% 1 star. So the masses have taste. That's all I'm gonna say. The masses have taste. That's all I can say. So let's see. Ended with a cliffhanger, but not sure I care enough to read the rest of the series. Whenever the remaining books come out, I'll likely unhaul my copies of the first 2 books. Ciao. What is there not to like? Like, I feel like this is just gonna be me combating all their ratings. Like, What is there not to like? What do you mean? When a book ends on a cliffhanger, doesn't that make you want to know more? And the things that happen in this book, it was so much stuff that happened in this book. Like, not sure I care enough to read the rest of the series whenever the remaining books come out. Unhaul them. I want to see, matter of fact, Stephanie, let's see what you got. Let's see what one of your favorite books is. Because I be want to know, people that be rating stuff low. Historical fiction, magical realism. Oh, so they're like a fantasy person. All-time favorite shows. Lord of the Rings. You know, I never read Lord of the Rings. I never got into that. Oh, this is a whole different language. Okay. I feel like whoever this person is says like literature instead of books. That's the vibe they're giving me. Because I'm seeing Hobbit, I'm seeing Les Miserables, whatever. Okay, for sure. Okay. Your feelings are valid, Stephanie. Your feelings are valid. Hey, everyone has their own opinions. Let me read the 1-star ones because I'm on 2-star right now. That was a 2-star rating. Oh, Lord. Okay, Risa. This is a long... Okay. This is too long, child. We need something short. This is long as hell, too. Damn! Damn! Oh. Oh, no. Yeah, this is one review. God damn. Damn. Well, at least the people that are giving this book 1 star, they're going into depths. They said, okay, I'm gonna give it, like, people that give it 1 star and go into depths about why they hated it, I'll let you cook. I'll let you cook. But damn, that man wrote a dictionary. He wrote a dictionary. He got quotes, italics. Golly. People are not playing. Like, they're giving like long descriptions. I'm looking for something quick and jabby, and they just going into full description mode. Okay, let's see. The first few hundred pages are non-stop. This isn't a good thing. The storytelling jumps from event to event, crisis to crisis, lacks in stability. The mark of a good writer telling an action-packed story, as if he can keep the reader gripped even as nothing exciting happens. Winter, just from reading the first book in this series, is obviously a good writer. He doesn't let that shine through here. Eschewing details for cumbersome storytelling that lacks an arc, and for much of it a point. Twist after twist is how a child writes a story, not a fully grown adult. Oh my. Tunde Black. You know, ever since these white authors I just keep bringing this up, but ever since these white authors started getting exposed for cosplaying as black reviewers, every time I see some of these names, I'll be like, are you really black? Tunde Black. Don't that sound like some made up shit? But okay. Twist after twist is how a child writes a story, not a fully grown adult. And a writer caught on up in their own need to surprise and rush through stories. Even when they start off great, it's sure to end up how Game of Thrones ended. First of all, Game of Thrones ended the way that it ended because they gave those writers full license and ability to write that final season. And because they was in a rush to start another project, they completely fumbled the bag. And all the other seasons, they had the book for reference notes, so they really just didn't have to change much. They didn't have to do much. But when they have full ability to do whatever they wanted, the author, he said, we need to extend this for 3 seasons. And they said, no, we got other things to write. So they wrapped it up in one messy ass, ugly ass season. So referencing Game of Thrones and this, excuse me, it's not valid. It's not valid, okay? Moving on. Damn, he said, it's how a child writes a story, not a fully grown adult. People be getting bold on Goodreads. They be getting bugged. These people that be in these comment sections, I hope they can fight. Because they be sounding like they can. They sure do. And this is why authors do not need to be coming on here reading this. Because I can see how you can get in your feelings after spending all your time and hard-earned money on this book, and then somebody come out here and say you wrote like a child and not a fully grown adult. You wrote like a child and not a fully grown adult. Those is fighting words. Damn. Stagnating main character, a war I did not care about, factions the author has gone out of his way to make unlikable, and a resolution to a plot line of the first book that's cliched as it is underwhelming. As a reader, I couldn't be bothered with any of it. Damn. I can't say much to that one. A stagnating main character? What does that mean? Ceasing to flow or move, becoming stagnant, ceasing to develop or becoming inactive. Well, I will say Tao did not develop at all. Like, he stayed true to himself. And like I said, if you don't like Tao, you ain't gonna like the second book. And this reviewer is not wrong. I will say that. Let me scroll some more. Let's see what else we got. Oh, it's only 9 reviews. Someone reviewed it and said so much violence. That's the point, baby. That's the point. Like, this book is for the girls that like gory, bloody fighting scenes, and I'm one of them girls. And if you read the first book, how are you going to the second book expecting less than that? The first book had a whole bunch of fighting and crazy ass violent scenes. So why the hell would you read the second book talk about so much violence? Of course it's so much violence. Did you read the first book? Did you read the first book? I don't think you did, Lynette Bowman. Sound fake to me. Let's move on. Happy camper. I don't know, with that review you don't sound too happy, but I'll give you that, because everyone is saying something similar where they feel like it was too many fighting scenes, too much action, and no character development. But how do you complain for action-packed story? Like, for me, I was just like, damn, because I'm reading John Gwynn's book right now. I'm reading John Gwynn's book right now, and there's a lot of action-packed scenes. Like, sometimes it'll get a little smooth. It'll be like 2 chapters where it's like smooth, and then all of a sudden things just go crazy. But that's a fun story. That's the point. That's the fun part of the story. These people don't like action. Clocked it. These people don't like action. That's okay. Moving on. Faebound. That's what I recently rated high. I wonder what people had to say about Their Vicious Game, because I'll say Their Vicious Games is a favorite. I really enjoyed that one. I wonder what people had. 3.6, and I gave it a 5. I know. I know people is on the next. Got 20% 5 stars, 39% full stars, 29% 3 stars, 8% 2 stars, and 2% 1 stars. Damn. Okay, for sure. These, I'm not used to this. When I first joined Goodreads, when people will write their 1-star reviews, it would not be this long. These people are going into depths, and baby, I'm not reading all that. I'm not. I'm really not. Okay, let's see what we got. DNF. He wielded his jawline like a weapon. Alright, I'ma head out. How you gonna DNF? How you gonna DNF and give it 1 star? Don't piss me off. Crystal Montecref, whatever the hell your name is, girl, don't piss me off. If you DNF a book, you should not be rating it. I'm sorry, like, is that crazy to me? You didn't finish it. You didn't finish the book. Unless it's something in it that's extremely problematic, like racism, transphobia, something crazy, pedophilia, something like that. Rate away. But giving something 1 star because they described his jawline like a weapon. Let me see what you be reading, Crystal. Song of Achilles, Cord, Thorns, and Roses. Girl, I know you lying. Some of your favorite books, Cord, Thorns, and Roses, Sarah J. Maas. I'm a Sarah J. Maas reader. You cannot quote that. You cannot say he wielded his jawline like a weapon and DNF and give it 1 star if Sarah J. Maas is on your favorite shelf. Like, you can't do that. It's simply, you simply cannot do that. Are you dumb? You know how many quotes Miss Sarah J. Maas probably got in her book exactly like that? But that's all I need to see. Sarah J. Maas on the shelf, and then you try to quote something that you, and that's one of your favorites? Okay, sister. Let's read a couple more. I can't believe that. How dare you? How dare you? Like, actually, yeah, how dare you? You crazy as hell. You crazy as hell, Crystal. You crazy. Like, you cannot have Miss Maas on your favorite shelves and quoted that as the reason why you DNF. Hell nah. Like, No. Okay, let's see something else. Let me just move right along. Damn, these people, some of these reviews is crazy as hell. Let me not talk too much because I think some of my reviews are long too, but damn, if I get something 1 star, I'm not writing all that. Dude, let's see something short. We need something short, Little Island. Y'all are writing essays. I respect it though, because at least you're explaining why you don't like it. Okay, someone Katie said, bad. Seriously, nothing about this works. It doesn't work as a fantasy. It doesn't work as a romance. The characters are insufferable. The setting is vague. The setting is vague. Girl, ain't no way we read the same book. Because to me, we had a familiar, we had very descript settings. We had the nature that was described, the magical system that was described. To me, that's not vague. I don't know what you was reading, but we didn't read the same book. It reads like YA with sex scenes that were also written by a teenager. This was insulting for anyone who would actually want to read more diverse and queer romantasy books. Do not read this. How you gonna tell somebody? Let me not, because I was about to go off. I felt it. I felt it in my soul. But just because you didn't like something, unless something extremely problematic happens in it, especially if it's by a black author, you should not be telling people not to read a book just because you didn't like it. I know I better not see none of my Islanders up in these 1-star reviews. I know that. Could you imagine clicking on this video to see me burn and flame somebody or read these reviews and one of them is your review? If it is, it's all love. Like, y'all we still one team, one fight, but some of this is just, the only thing giving this book a single star is the cover. Me, some of these people hating. I really don't understand the hate. I don't understand the hate. This book is a perfect example of an amazing concept with a piss poor execution. Oh my. My. I hate seeing 1 stars for people that got arcs. That's so disappointing for you. The writing was uninspiring to the point that I just couldn't carry on. If you didn't carry on, Faebound, if you didn't carry on, why the hell are you rating it 1 star? You didn't finish the book, sister. Okay, for sure. I did not finish this book. I could not get into it. I did not finish this book. I couldn't go on after struggling halfway through. I thought it would improve, but it didn't. Why the hell are y'all rating it 1 star? Y'all are dragging this author's ratings down and you didn't even finish the fucking book. Just put that you DNF'd it. Why would you rate? See, this is pissing me off. Like, I really don't be caring if people have an opinion that's different from mine, but rating a book 1 star and you didn't finish it, or you got 20% in, what the hell are you? Who the hell do you think you are? Let me get up out of here. Because I can feel my blood boiling. Let's see what else I recently rated. Oh, you know what I should check? To Kill a Kingdom was one of my favorite books. I know everybody didn't like it, but it was one of my favorites. And that's from back in the day. 3.74. Okay. Over almost 200,000 ratings. For sure. Nominee for Best Debut Author. Oh, this was a debut? I could see that. Ooh. Damn, Emma. I'm not reading everything she said, but I'll read the beginning. I'm proposing a new law. Books that are not good should not be allowed to have really good opening lines. Because then I opened them at Barnes & Noble and I'm like, wow, I should buy this. And then I do, except not immediately because I don't have Barnes & Noble's level of money, honey. And then I'm disappointed and I hate it. And it's honestly bad for all of us. This law is good for the people, you know? That's kind of funny. She kind of ate. Those I love who never got a chance to see this happen. Okay, that's the dedication. And then the first line is, I have a heart for every year I've been alive. Okay, I guess the opening line is pretty good. But man, this was the first time I read a book and I sat down and flew through that damn book in like 2 days. Like, I remember just sitting in my grandmother's chair and I did not move. Like, I was stuck. I was so engulfed in this book. This was years ago, but I loved it. So, Emma funny. She a little funny to me, child. The way this video is still about to be long as hell. The way this video is still about to be long because I'm just going off on every review I'm reading. Like, But don't piss me off. Why are you giving it 1 star and you didn't finish the damn book? Like, that's crazy. Oh, okay, don't piss me off. Ooh, I'm seeing a lot of swear words. F this. Ooh. This is the biggest disappointment of my year. I passed up on buying Patrick Ness' Chaos Walking series for this, only to have it spit on my face. I've never been this mad and disappointed on a book ever. Winter Song did not drive me this bad. I'm not reading everything she put in this little thing here. It says the 1 star up there, that's only thanks to the world building and the cover. Having a beautiful cover but a disappointingly mediocre content should be a sin. The cover really not that fire. I like this book, but the cover not that fire. I mean, this was in 2018 when they wrote this review, so they don't know that the covers have been upgraded since then, but alas. Okay, I see some curse words in Spanish. 1 star. If you gave this book 4 or 5 stars, you're either a psychopath or a white person. You guys, am I white? They cooked me before I knew what to expect. If you gave this book 4 or 5 stars, you're either a sociopath or a white person, exclamation point, review to come. No review was had. This was 3 years ago. 2 years ago, actually. Oh my. Y'all, a sociopath or a white person? It's never that deep. It's a YA fun siren banter cutesy moment. What it makes you a sociopath for enjoying this? That's crazy as hell to write. That is crazy as hell to write on this website. Call someone a sociopath or a white person? I'm sorry, but having those 2 things as the options, like, if you said like sociopath or a serial killer, I'd be like, okay, those 2 coincide. But saying sociopath or a white person, why would you put those 2 things together? That's like the worst things you could be for enjoying a book. It was just a silly, goofy time. Like, it was never that deep. Oh my. People are vexed about this one, honey. This book makes me mad. I don't even want to think about ever reading a single word or quote from this book again. I just want to burn this book and never ever see this book again. Damn, Ella. Was it that bad? I've been that angry about books before, but my. These people are... See, this is how you cook. Back in the day when I first joined BookTube, this is how we used to cook these books. Now they write these long ass reviews. Ain't nobody reading all that. Listen, this is how you cook with these quick little paragraphs. That's how you do it. Okay. 1.5 stars. Warning for overuse of the word boring because, well, this was boring. Hello, yes, police. I'd like to report a burglary. Someone has stolen my 5-star read and replaced it with this boring book instead. Oh, Megan cooked, baby. Megan cooked with that one. I might borrow that for the next time I rate something low. She kind of cooked with that, but ooh, she wrote a long ass review. And she put gifts. But see, back in the day, people used to get creative. We used to put gifts. We would cross stuff out. Like, it was so fun. Goodreads was such a fun time. Even when you were angry. But baby, I'm not reading all that. This is the story in itself. But for sure, I'm sure whatever you say is valid. Okay, let's see. DNF at 60% and gave it a one star. The title alone catches my attention, but what inside is really gagged me out. Not in a horrific gag, but a very boring, weary gag. I can't finish it. All I want to do with this book is throw it into the sea and never see it again. Hopefully a mermaid or something or something swallows it whole. Damn. See, people back in the day used to cook. This is from 2018. See, people back in the day, they used to cook. Like, these kids now don't know how to cook up a book. Someone else rated it 1 star and said didn't finish. Maybe long books are not for me. Baby, this is not a long book. When did you... 2023? This is recent. Girl, what the hell? This is not no damn long book. Okay, it is a little long. Okay. It's not that long. It's like 340 pages. And it's YA. And it reads fast as hell. Most of this is like dialogue. Damn. Okay, for sure. Let's see who else we got. What's another one of my favorite books? Let me see what else I rated 5 stars. I want to see what Their Vicious Games got. Let me see. This video is still about to be long as hell. That's so hilarious to me how I thought this video was not going to be long. And somehow I still managed to talk for a very long time. Some of these books I gave 5 stars back in the day, I'm not the same person. I'm not the same person, and I let those memories stay where they're at. You know what I'm saying? I let them stay where they're at. I don't even want to reread it, because some of these books I gave 5 stars, I know it's questionable as hell. Like, I just was excited to be reading again. I don't know what to tell you. Ooh, Dowry of Blood. Dowry of Blood. We'll do 2 more books. We'll do 2 more books, but this is just getting a little bit long, and the whole point of this was to be quick. We have 35% 5 stars, 38% full stars, 19% 3 stars, 5% 2 stars, and 1% 1 star. That's what I like to see. People have taste. Oh, I actually gave this full stars. I don't know why. That should be a 5 star. That should be a 5. I don't know why I gave it a full. But okay, let's see. We need something quick. Like these kids today, they don't know how to cook a book quick and get in, get out. Like, okay, here we go. This was supposed to be a cool and sexy vampire story. What does our main character do with all her vampire badass power? The equivalent of going through your boyfriend's phone. This was 20% vampire, mostly dating a guy who was a jerk. You kind of cook with that one, Kelly. I ain't gonna hold you. She did kind of cook with that, because that is pretty accurate. I can't even say nothing, but it really was like my favorite part about Dowry of Blood is the writing and the purple prose and the beauty of the writing style. But she ain't wrong, because I did think the same thing when she went through his stuff. I was like, she about to go through this man's phone. That's what I was thinking. And said, where do these good reviews come from? My book club read this and struggled through the terrible writing. Now, Jane, you crazy as hell. You crazy as hell if you think this writing is terrible. Let me get my copy, because ain't no way in hell you saying this is bad writing. Where's my favorite quote? I have a favorite quote on here that alludes to like falling in love with him, like chasing fire or something like that. How the hell can you say that this writing is bad? I have to find it. Sorry, I'll be right back. I found the quote. And as I read this quote, I should have Jane's review right up here as I read this quote. Okay. But it was like grasping at a flame. I never penetrated to the burning heart of you, only came away with empty, scorched fingers. Whenever we were apart, you left your essence caught in my hair and my clothes. I scented the taste of it on the wind. I shivered and ached for it. I could think of nothing but you the entire time you were gone, until you returned to me. I was happy to spend countless lifetimes chasing the warmth coming off of you. Even though the haze was clouding my vision, I still wake to the smell of smoke sometimes. Are you kidding me? That is my favorite quote in this entire book. I still think about that quote sometimes, because I'm such a visual person, and describing loving him like a fire trying to grasp a flame, it's gonna eat every time. And then here's a few other gems. Let's see. This felt cosmic, like a piece of me was being exercised so it could take up residence in you. Let's move on to the next book. Because if I see another review of someone saying the writing is bad, I don't think so. Not over here, partner. Not around here. Ain't no way in hell you about to say Dowry of Blood has not... Huh? Ain't no way you about to say Dowry of Blood writing isn't good. Are you insane? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? Let's see. Okay, we'll do one more book, and then I'm gonna let y'all live. So we'll do Honey and Spice, because I feel like I already know what most of these reviews are gonna say about every other book. Like, I was gonna do Icebreaker, but I feel like everybody's gonna say it's too much smut, it's too much smut. We know, sister, we know. Let's see. Honey and Spice got 3.9. Okay, for sure. I was kind of not feeling the characters in the beginning. I had to get a little bit further into it before I really loved it. 40% in is when I really started loving the characters. So let's see what they got on Honey and Spice, chill. 30% is 5-star, 40% is full stars, 22% is 3 stars, 4% is 2 stars, and 1% is 1 star. Ah! Seeing a black girl as the first 1-star review is really disheartening. Pretty sure this is like the girl with the accent from TikTok. I'll be seeing a lot of her reviews. Man, that's sad to see. Okay, she said 1.5. All I have to say about this book is I really didn't like it. I only gave it an extra 0.5 because I like the nicknames. That's it. With the smug face emoji. You gotta give it a chance. Like, this book was too good to give it a 1 star. Like, the writing, like the main character, I will say she was a little insufferable, like 30% into the book. It did take me a little bit of time to warm up to her, but the dynamic between these characters was so well done. And when they started falling for each other, honestly, listening to it on audiobook was a great experience because it had different sounds that they added in that really brought the experience to life. So it's just one of my faves. Like, can't nobody say nothing here that's gonna piss me off. A lot of my black girls are rating this low. Okay. 2 things. I'm not reading this whole review. 2 things came out of this for me. 2 things came out for me with this one. 1, I am not the age group for this book, not the race group for this book, and I'm black. Ooh, that's a hot take. I feel like if I read her whole review, I will understand, but I like one part. This book has so much potential. It really was giving Dear White People vibes, and even with an animated cover, nothing good comes out of these. I thought surely she will impress me, but she did. I guess, like, I don't know, I loved it. Reese had this as one of her books, period. Find out Reese be having them bangers in her little book club. DNF. Honestly, I was bored trying to read this book. I don't know if I'm too old for the colloquiums. Baby, I don't know how to say that. I know the word, but y'all know how I do it. I don't be knowing how to pronounce stuff. Colloquiums. That sounds even worse. Okay. Or if I'm just not in the mood for this type of book, but I've been struggling trying to read it. Maybe I'll try again another time. If you're gonna try again another time, Alex Bartholomew, see, that ain't no real person. If you're gonna try again, why the hell did you rate it 1 star? Like, y'all are delusional. If you don't finish the book, it's me combating all these 1-star reviews like these people can actually hear me. I had to DNF. Damn, it's a lot of black girls rating this low, and I don't understand. I had to DNF it. I tried. I feel like this is not going anywhere, and the characters are childish. The characters were childish sometimes, I will give you that, but what I won't give you is why the hell did you rate it 1 star if you ain't finished it? The beginning was great, the first paragraph, but then the 2nd and 3rd chapters were so boring and confusing. I don't know if it's the writing or if I didn't like how the characters were developing, but then I read the end of the chapter and I got a gist of the book. You read 4 chapters and rated it 1 star. The humor in this is different from from American books, so some people probably just don't vibe with it, and me personally, I read the audiobook, so maybe some of the gripes they're having with it I just didn't experience because I didn't read it physically. But what do I know? What do I know? The writing style of the characters and the language is very Gen Z. I had to put the book down. It just wasn't for me. It's a lot of black girls rating this. Oh, I'm very surprised. I'm sorry, but hey, this book is childish. Disappointed is an understatement. The main character is just a horrible person. Sorry, not sorry. I will say she was a lot. It took me like 30-40% into the book for me to start vibing with the main character, and I never really vibed with her. It just was the pairing up of them together. I like their dynamic. So frankly, it was boring, and the author does a very poor job at fleshing out any reasons why the reader should care about the characters or what happens to them. I actually couldn't finish this book. It was so awful. I didn't finish the book. Simple as that. Bruh, this was a no. I just don't understand, if you don't finish the book, how are you giving it 1 star unless it's something extremely problematic in it? 1.5. This was in no way good, but I do think I would have got more from it if I was a preteen. Extra half star for Twilight references. How you gonna give a book 1.5 star and in the same breath talk about Twilight? You know what? I'm gonna let you just sit in that. I'm gonna let you just sit in that choice. You know what? I think we're done here. Twilight being one of your favorite books and you rating this 1 star. Oh boy. Yeah. It's time for me to go on that note. So we went through a lot of books, actually. We did Dowry of Blood, To Kill a Kingdom, Fire of Vengeance, Honey and Spice, Faebound, and Faebound. So I think that's pretty good. I was expecting this video to be short. I'm just not a short form content girly. I have too much to say. So yeah. But alas, I do need to take my hair down and I need to get ready for my hair appointment tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Something quick since the other videos got messed up. Schedule got a little bit crazy, but I gotta put something out for y'all. So hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if any of these reviews I did was your review. Wouldn't that be crazy as hell if one of y'all reviews popped up on screen? If one of y'all reviews popped up on screen, we still cousins. You're still my islander. It's all good. But that's funny as hell to me. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know the last book you rated 1 star in the comment section below. If you made it to the end of this video, leave this emoji right here in the comment section below. And I will see you next time. Always remember, read a book, keep your life interesting, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye, guys. Bye-bye.